Actually, it's more like a picture. I finished the sketch and started drawing all over it, so of course it wasn't really a sketch because I would have not drawn anything else over it. But I had an idea for a character that I already have as an OC, but I ended up drawing a new OC instead. I don't know why it always happens, but I always end up drawing the new OC over an old OC that I have. I love my original character so much, and I ended up drawing a new character instead. I was going to draw a character that's already existing. Oh my goodness. I still can't believe I did that again. It happens so frequently that I have no idea who half these new characters are. Have you ever done that where you're drawing a character and you think it's going to be a character you already have existing, and then it's actually a character you don't exactly have any plans for? Because I really had no idea this was going to be a new character. I thought it was going to be a character I already had existing, and the plan was to draw that character in this pose. But it ended up being someone else, and I don't even have a name for her because she literally is just a random character that popped up in my head I wanted to draw. So I basically drew a new character. That's all I gotta say about this, is that I basically drew a new character. And I was sketching her out. I really liked how the sketch was coming out, because dynamic poses are difficult to draw. And I was very surprised at how well her shape was coming out. It could have been worse. It could have been, but I have some idea of what I wanted from it. That's why I was using that reference. I had an idea for a character. I ended up drawing a new one. I can't get over how I keep drawing new ones. But if you ever like want to chat about OCs, oh my goodness, I have four of them. That's for a comic that I really want to do, but I'm not confident enough for just I was yet more confident about starting my comic, I would definitely be doing that right now. But I'm not as confident for it right now. But I'm trying to start drawing my characters over again. So you're going to be seeing a lot of those. You can be seeing those four a lot because they're the main characters. But there's like three others that are going to be consistently into the story. Hopefully. Because now I want to redo the whole story because it's not exactly how I wanted it anymore. I did want it the way it was, but it was just it's just kind of everywhere. So I guess I gotta fix the story. So I'll probably be doing that as well as fixing up everything else. The sketch I'm working on, it's definitely turning out, that's for sure. Oh, they're racing and everything. It definitely tells you that I'm getting the hang of it. And but hands are hard. Hands are have always been a difficult anatomy part for me. But I think I got hands down now mostly because of the tips that I keep running into about rectangles and I don't know. It's just how some people actually show and describe how you're supposed to be, how easy it is in a certain way, which is how I figured out how to do it better. Because, oh my goodness, I did not. Hands have always been a difficult thing. But sometimes I just draw the hands the way I would draw hands anyways, because sometimes I'm looking at a reference and I don't even think about breaking down parts. Because I see it as a full body, and I can't help that, but I do break it down sometimes, and I don't know why. I'd change it up every single time. But I think it's because, like I said, I think it's because I do when I do full body, I just want to draw the full body and just call it a day and not break it down. But I do know I need to break it down and learn that way. Which I do have some art books. I'm hoping to share those art books at some point because they have helped me so much with my artwork, especially one of them that's supposed to help me with anatomy. It's more for intermediate learning, which I think is fine for me. I do understand it, and it does simplify things. It's not too heavily detailed on what you need to draw, which is good because when there's too many words, you don't read the words, you just draw the picture, and then you don't understand what you're doing. That's how I feel about it, anyways. Because other people might have different opinions on how to draw certain things from their point of view. So, and that's mine. I like the detail being very simplified, so I don't have to read. It makes it easier to follow for me. And then making side notes. I could show you guys the side notes I do for it, because I know I should practice anatomy more than once or twice, but I tend to draw them at least 2 or 3 times, and then I'm usually good because I usually understand what the material is talking about. I don't know why I understand it that quickly, but I tend to. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know, but anyway, this picture is turned out really well. It definitely changed quite a bit of it when I was doing it digitally, but I tend to do things that way. But also, it's been like super cold, so when the sun was shining into the window, through the window, to the window, to the window, to the wall, to the wall. Okay. Oh goodness. Break out into song. If you know, you know. You know the song. um but the light was starting to shine through the window a lot more. There's a cat. I have 2 cats, so they tend to climb up on the table and do cat things. I would love to introduce you guys to them at some point. I love them so much. I also am almost done with this picture. As you can tell, I'm almost done. I don't know why I'm pointing that out. Oh my gosh. I'm still really nervous about talking into a mic and doing commentary, but I'm doing this to also make myself more used to talking, because I'm not usually very talkative. So hopefully this is helping my nerves a little bit more. Oh, right here, I think I scooted the camera, or the camera moved, or I moved my sketchbook. I'm not sure what happened here, but I'm pretty sure I moved my sketchbook. Because the camera's right where it was the entire time. It's really interesting watching how the sun is getting closer and closer to the paper. The funny part is that at the end, the sun shines exactly how I wanted the lighting to be when I do it digitally. So it was perfect. So I took a picture of that. as reference. Now it's time for outlining, the most exciting part, because that means we're almost done completely. Except I don't erase the sketch lines because I like the sketch lines in my picture. I think it makes my style more unique that way. Because also sometimes it adds more shading, which I noticed a while back when I was drawing Dobby, which his time lapse will be on here. So will his other time lapse because I drew him 2 times. Because I love that character. Oh my goodness. It's just so cute watching the cats. They're very distracting when I'm drawing, but it's a good distraction. So, right here, you can... well, there's really nothing different going on. So, right here, there is... it's close to the end, so I'm just going to start yapping about what I do on my channel. I do traditional art and I do digital art. Digital art I'm getting more comfortable with as time goes by. And this is basically a recording of my journey as a traditional artist to digital artist. But someday I'm going to make prints and stuff of my art. And stickers. Can't forget stickers. When I'm more confident. And I'm pretty confident as it is about it. But yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be doing on this channel. Besides maybe some gameplay at some point. Maybe I'll do a live and do gameplay because I love playing video games. I love manga. I love anime. I love video games. So you'll be seeing a lot of fan art here and there. Well, we're at the end. And so I'm going to be signing out. And have a good day.